get it. It's another episode of Blunt Talk. I'm your host, J Duff, LegendDuffyTV. So, I'm still on that fifth grade shit, right? Like, in fifth grade, from 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, I used to see a therapist. You know what I mean? Twice a week. Now, a lot of people ain't know that. Even the motherfuckers the people who I went to school with, you know what I mean? The people who I hung out with around the way, they ain't know. You know what I mean? I kept it on the low. You know what I'm saying? I thought it might have been like I was crazy or whatever. You know what I mean? But it was just really somebody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? And my mom's was the one who signed me up or whatever. All right? Maybe it was the trouble I was getting into. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? It could have been a few things. You know what I'm saying? But now this therapy I used to go to was on Ralph. I think it was on Ralph and Quincy, or Utica and Quincy. It was in Bed-Stuy, right? And it was further away from the project, so I had to go on a further journey past school down into Bed-Stuy just to go to therapy, right? So my first therapist was Mr. Perez, little short Spanish dude. He was cool. You know what I mean? I didn't really talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Because his English wasn't that good, so I didn't really feel too comfortable talking to him. And I just used to go there to play basketball. I just used to want to go in the backyard to play basketball or whatever. So they changed my therapist to a black man, Mr. Cook. Now, Mr. Cook, he was mad cool, you know. And I felt comfortable, I guess, because he was black. I felt comfortable talking to him, you know. So I always used to anytime I went there, I ain't even want to be talking to these people. I just wanted to go there and play ball. Just wanted to go in the back of the building and play ball. You know what I mean? They had a net on their hoop. I just wanted to play ball. You know what I'm saying? If you know me when I was young, I just wanted to play ball. You know what I'm saying? So Mr. Cook, he used to more or less get me to talk to him before we do anything, right? And what I learned from him is to listen. You gotta listen to people, man. You know what I mean? If you want to understand somebody, you gotta listen to them. You just gotta listen. Alright? So I went to therapy for years, for three and a half years. But the funny thing is, they knew I played sports. You know what I mean? Because I played for Linvet, Pop Warner. I was 10. I was starting middle linebacker. I was starting middle linebacker for the 11 and 12s. And later on that year, now getting out of school, right? Me, Savon, you know what I mean? Like I said, that was my crime. And now remember, I'm 10 years old, right? It's the summertime. So you know the community centers, they got the summer camp. They be going on the trips all over the city, movies. But they be going to Coney Island. So one morning, we went to Coney Island. Now, if you know East New York, all the way to Coney Island on the train, that's probably, like back then, that was like 2 hours. I know, because I used to go to school out there. That's like 2 hours on the train. Now, mind you, I'm 10 years old, right? And my boy, he 11. He might already be 12, because I ain't turned 11 yet. Boom. We go to Coney Island with no money, no nothing, right? So we get out there. First thing we do, we go to a store and steal something to get something to eat. That's the first thing we did. As soon as we got off the train, we went to a store and stole something. Put a little something in our stomach. Boom. So we walking around Coney Island, mad little kids. I mean, it's mad people. It's the summertime now. It's New York City, Coney Island. This shit lit. So we walking around, you know what I mean? Like just looking for something to get into. Boom. We catch two little kids at the end of the line, and their counselors is, the first thing he do, he like, y'all with the with them, what center is that? And as he saying it, he taking the pop off the wrist of the kid. So me, I'm like, right, I do the same thing to the other kid that's standing there. They not saying nothing. They having it. Boom. I got mine off before he got his off. I start walking away. Boom. He get his off. He called me, yo. Now the kids start yelling to their counselor. We booked. Pew. Booked to the beach. We was gone, right? Boom. Walk around for a while. Come back and start getting on the rides. Because we done took they pop. That's what they used to call them. Fucking pop. You know what I mean? But that's crazy how we used to be so mischievous and adventurous at so young. You know what I mean? We all the way on the other side of Brooklyn, committing crimes and shit. If my moms would have found out, my moms would have fucked me up. Facts. Anybody know my mom? My moms would have fucked me up. My moms wasn't having that shit. You know what I mean? But I still just used to do me, man. When I used to come out the house, I used to do me. Depending on who I hang out with, I just used to do me. You know what I'm saying? I want to get back, just talking about my therapist, right? I'm a fast forward to the end when I wasn't going there no more. This was the last time I was going to see him, Mr. Cook, and I was 12, right? So when I get there, I sign my name in. I wait for him to call me. Boom. We sitting out there playing checkers or some shit. Boom. He called me, right? He like, wait. So I didn't get up and go in his office. I sat in the waiting area. You know what I mean? He come out. He got his basketball jersey on, his shorts, his sneakers, and the basketball. He like, we going to the park. Hey, yo, Mr. Cook, if you out there, man, I'm sorry, man. I know I was only 12 years old, man. I don't know. You probably was in your 30s. Yo, I abused that man. You hear me? I abused him like 21-3. Yeah, I always played up, man. I always played with older people. Him, 30-some years old, that was regular shit. Not saying that 30-year-olds ain't bust my ass. You know what I mean? Because by then I'm saying I'm 12. You know what I mean? But he just couldn't fuck with me. At 12 years old, he 30-something, he couldn't fuck with me at all. Yo, this is J Duff, Blunt TV, another episode, Blunt Talk. Let's get it.